G'day guys, this is Brad from Black Diamond RC. I just wanted to show you a quick review on the VOLANTEX Tumbler, the little boat, and I just picked it up from eBay. It was quite cheap, it was only about 70 bucks I think, so it wasn't exactly an expensive boat. It's not really a big boat, it's only a micro boat, but it's my first one, so bear with me. I'm just going to do a small review on it, opening the box, etc, etc. So here it is. So it's only a very, very tiny one. It's only about the size of my hand, and the box came in the mail. It was a little bit crushed, unfortunately. It did come from overseas, but I'll put the link in the description of where I got to, where I actually bought it, etc, etc. I've had really good service from the guy I got it off. He's been talking to me the whole time it's been on its way. I've had tracking, everything, so I've watched it come overseas through customs, everything, so it was really good. But I'll just take it out of the box and I'll show you. Now this boat has a particular feature that some boats don't have, that should have, and that's a self-righting system. Okay, it's 2.4 gigahertz. Comes with a manual, which I suggest for beginners, have a read of it. If you don't really want to read it, you don't really have to, but it'll give you some details on all the bits and pieces. Anyway, boring stuff. As I said, 2.4 gigahertz. It comes with a stick radio, which is really weird because I'm used to normal sort of trigger gun radio. But that's the radio it comes with. It has a little, looks like a little third channel up here. So say it is a 3-channel radio. It's got fake trims on here. They don't look like they do much. Oh well, this side does. So we've got, I guess that would be your right and left trim for your servo. There is no throttle trim, unfortunately, but that's okay. As I said, it's only a cheapo boat, but I've had some good response from this boat, and they seem to be quite a fun little unit. Yeah, just having that extra switch there is going to allow you to, well, it's your dual rate, so basically you can actually set it up as sort of a slow turner or a more sporty mode, I guess. So that's your little remote there, and getting on to the other bits and pieces, I'll get to the boat in a sec. So you got your little stand there. It's just a little plastic stand. I like having these little stands because you can sit it on your desktop or something like that, and the boat does look pretty cool, so it'll be a good little unit. Just a USB charger. It doesn't come with anything else, so there's no wall plug or anything like that. It is just that little charger. And from my experience with chargers like this, it is going to take a long time to charge. So we'll see how that goes. You've got a little extra prop here, a little Allen key as well. There's the, I believe that's the little aerial tube and plug, which I think I've just lost the plug. No, there it is. So what I'll do is I'll get the boat out and you can have a quick look. So quite a cute little unit. It is only very small, as I said, about the size of my hand, and you got the little dude inside, and he fits on the stand quite nicely. It's just a good little centerpiece for your desk, but also when you're not running it, it does protect your prop and your rudder as well. Now it's apparently waterproof. It's got a little seal around here, which I'll show you now. So you take the cap off here. Inside it's got a little rubber grommet around here, and that is supposed to prevent water from going into the unit. I think you're going to still get a little bit of water in there, but that's okay. I'll run through the features in just a sec. What I recommend that you do though is when you actually have the lid on, you put some tape around the edge. With your larger boats you do that anyway, but I recommend you do that even with this smaller boat. Even though it's got a seal in there, I don't think it's going to be 100% protected. It does have water cooling, and I'll run through those features now. So you've actually got a metal prop shaft, a plastic prop, and just a little adjusting nut on the end of that. It runs a tiny little micro servo for the rudder, and you've got a it's a 2.4 gigahertz 2-in-1 receiver ESC, and I'm not sure if that's waterproof, but I'll have a look at the manual. See, I haven't even gone through the manual myself, so you guys are doing that with me. Now I'm just going to reach in here because I believe the battery's just in front. It's just floating around in there. I don't understand why they did that. There's no markings on the battery. It looks like it is a LiPo, but it's, for some reason, it's got the feel of a nickel metal, like a 2-cell nickel metal, but I've read the reviews on it and they seem to do run a LiPo in there, but there's no markings or anything on it. It just as it is. The motor is just a tiny little motor. I'll put down all the specs and everything for the motor and the battery and everything after the review, but it's just a small little motor in there. I was going to upgrade this to a little brushless system. I don't know if I can get a brushless system that small. It seems like it's almost like a little Tamiya, those mini 4-wheel drive racing car motors in there. But anyway, apart from that, it could run beautifully. I don't know. From what the video that I've seen already, it looks like it's pretty quick for a little boat. And yeah, other than that, it should be fine. So it's got a metal prop shaft as well. It's just got a little adjuster screw if you do want to take the motor out, and that's what they give you the little Allen key for. And you've got a antenna tube. I'm not going to really, oh no, it did go on pretty easily actually. I was going to wait until I fit that, but yeah, you can just pop this on and you've got yourself a nice little protected aerial as well, and that shouldn't pop out. In the bottom here is where your inlet for your water cooling is, and that runs only over the motor. It doesn't run over the ESC, it's just the motor, and then it comes around here and spits out up the back here. So that should be quite fun to test out. As I said, I've never had a motor before, a motor boat before in RC. This is my first. So what I'll do is I'll take it down to the river. I'll give it a charge obviously first, and I'll do a little quick video at the river. So thanks very much guys, and that's the VOLANTEX Tumbler.